Hi, this is Natalie with Vitiligo Friends, and we are on day 4 of our repigmentation with neem oil. I wanted to show you all what I am using. I had someone write in and comment that she was afraid I was using the wrong product. She didn't think I was using neem oil. She thought I was using some other type of neem component, and because she said that hers smells like garlic and chicken and has a really nice scent to it. So because mine was offensive to me, that couldn't be the right one. But I am using the oil, and now I just put some on. So I'm going to rub the oil on there, and it's very oily, as the name would indicate that it would be. But so there you go, day 4. I'm not doing every day because frankly there's not a whole lot to do just putting this on, so every day just doing this would be kind of pointless and mundane, I would imagine, for you all to just watch that. So I'm not going to do that every day, but every couple days I'll post a video putting it on and then talking with you and telling you of any anything that's going on and any changes. Right now there's no changes, but you know, it's just day 4. I also had another gentleman email saying that I should have stuck with the ginger root experiment because it was working for him after like 6 months. But we do have to remember that things that work for some people may not work for others. And if I had seen any kind of freckling, any change, I would have stuck with it. But you know, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. If I don't see it working, then I'm going to move on to the next thing. Maybe I should have let it go for 6 months. But frankly, I was just excited to try something new. So if one doesn't work, we're just going to keep on moving on. Which brings me to my next experiment that we will do. Even if this is working, I'm still going to do my next experiment. And I'll start that in May when it's a little bit nicer outside consistently. And that is an experiment that I did about 5 years ago. I didn't document it though, and it's just sitting out in the sun. And my whole hand was, I would have to say, 95% repigmented. I do have pictures on my website, vitiligocover.com, and that's just the support site for that I created back in 2004. And that was one of the first things that I did, was just put these pictures up there. And I want to do that again and see. Now I know that it's just something that's temporary because once I'm not out in the sun anymore consistently, then my skin faded. But you know, that's something that's worth it to me just to even try. So the hard thing is though, it looks worse before it looks better. So hopefully it'll repigment quicker so I can at least enjoy some time with it pigmented. And I say it looks worse before it looks better because when you begin pigmenting, like look at this hand. Say I haven't put any of my Vitiligo cover lotion on so that when I'm doing this experiment, it doesn't. You can see it really well, and frankly, I don't want to just have one hand and not the other. So not the other covered. So I haven't used it, but it might be too bright. But you see how, gosh, I mean, just so much of the color is faded, but my skin's pale enough that when you're in person, like this is, because of the lights it looks really, really white, but in person it's not as dramatic of a change. And but when you're getting freckling in, then, and it's darker because your skin's tanning, then it just looks so dramatic, and I will definitely be putting on the cover lotion then, because that'll be more than I'm willing to go out in public. Like I've got my lines. So we'll be doing that like in May, and if you're worried about any risk of cancer, skin cancer, you know, that's obviously something that everyone should take heed, and you can wear the UVB cream on your skin, of course. That will help protect you. But something that I keep in the back of my mind that makes me not worry so much about it is an experiment and tests that they're doing now that work. is they are actually curing certain types of melanoma using the plasma, I think it is, from the vitiligo areas of people that have vitiligo. And, and it's curing these melanomas. So there's something in the vitiligoed skin that inhibits melanoma, is my understanding. I do have some posts that I wrote, about 3 years ago on that when I first found that research. And I'll put a link to those when I post this on my website, and I'll also write the name of this, just in case you want to get the same one that I've got. You can get it at your local Whole Foods, or I'm sure any kind of holistic place, or any place that sells oils and stuff will probably have Neem. It might be more common now, and I guess you can always go online. Just be sure to buy from a trustworthy company. Always check out who you're buying from. One thing that I was just doing while taking a break from doing my taxes, which are no fun, is I was watching a television show called, it's about genealogy, so it's called Finding Your Roots. And I just adore anything that has to do with history and families. And it got me thinking that it would be really incredible for us to be able to ask family members if they know of anybody in our family that had vitiligo, or to look back at old photos, any old photos as old as you can go back and find, and see if you can locate any family members that looked like they had vitiligo. I just don't have anybody in my immediate family. A couple of my aunts told me that they think that their mom might have had some on her hand, but that it happened later in life, like when she was 50 or 60. So I don't really know if that was that she had vitiligo, or if maybe it just looked like that, but really she had age spots, and so the skin started changing and looked different. So I think that'd be so interesting to find out if there is any correlation between, in our family history and what type of lives they led, if we could find that out, and what type of people they were. Maybe, I know that we all have different personalities, but maybe there's something consistent in how we, what type of people we are, how we interact with others, if we are more an extrovert or an introvert, if that has anything to do with it. So that would be something fun that we could keep track of. So I'm going to start to look in my family history too and see if I have that. My mom's coming in town on Tuesday, and so I'm never really asked her this, and obviously she's very involved in my life, and probably would have said something, but maybe it's just never triggered anything to say, hey, wait a minute, I think my grandfather had vitiligo or whatever. So I'm going to ask her point blank just to find out. Let's see, another thing I wanted to talk to you about was I had gotten some emails, an email from a woman, and it's a common email, and that's why I said emails, because I get these often, and it's I love that people reach out to talk to me about this. That's why I'm here. But it also shows me that there's a need for us to do a little bit more than what we're doing right here or on the Facebook page. And that is, she was saying that she avoids going outside, and that she was real excited that she ordered the Vitiligo Cover Lotion, because now she'll be able to feel comfortable going outside. And while that's true, I think that there's something more that we need to, how embarrassing, just ignore that, the stand wasn't working right. Something more that we need to do, and that is focus on what we can do to help each other, not be brave, but to just live a full life. I know what it's like to not want to go out and do something. It's not that the vitiligo stops me from going out, but sometimes, anybody's like this. If you feel like you are overweight, if your clothes don't fit you right, if your hair looks terrible, or if you just don't feel pretty that day, you don't go outside. You know, we all deal with this. But when we have it on the level that it is consistently stopping us from going out and socializing and or even just doing things that would make us happy, or that we need to do, going to school functions for our children. These are things that that we can't just get through on our own, and it's not a problem with our mentality. There's nothing wrong with us for feeling that way, but we definitely need a support system to help get through that and overcome those feelings. And so I'm going to, in the next month or so, start organizing a separate place, not on our Facebook page, but a separate place where we can do weekly meetings, weekly video meetings, or just simply chat. And I'm going to also set up where you can talk just one-on-one with me about your vitiligo. So we'll have group sessions, and then we can also just have one-on-one sessions. And this is all just so that we can find a way together to get that support even more in our lives, so that this isn't stopping us from doing things that we want to do and that we need to do. And if we don't have that help out there because it's not provided for by our insurance, a lot of therapists, really don't know how to deal with this kind of thing because, it's just, I haven't run across any therapists that deal with people with vitiligo. And if you know someone, please contact me so that I can refer people to them in their area, because it's just such an underserved need, and I'll be happy to do it. I'm really excited about this project. I think that it's going to be great to bring us together closer, and it's going to be able to reach out to a lot of people all over the world who need somebody to relate to and to bounce their thoughts off of, and to give ideas to on things that you can do to live happily. So that's it for today. Day 4, no changes yet. That's, was to be expected. And I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in a day or two. Talk to you later. Bye.